Melody, why aren't you answering the phone? You're not busy anyway. Answer the phone.
You called me? Was it urgent? I had an important meeting at work. What's up?
I left my files at home and I need them at work. I left them on my desk last night after working on my computer, so you'll know where they are. You need to bring it to me right now.
What? I just had that important meeting and I couldn't answer the phone. Of course I'm at work, so there's no way I can go.
A meeting? LOL. What kind of meeting is worth your income? I have more important work than you. With your low income position, they won't notice if you left the company for a bit.
Low income? Isn't that too harsh? It's not as low as you think. I don't think we're that different. It depends on how much I work overtime, but our difference is about $200.
Are you stupid? $200 is a big difference. Just admit the fact. Besides, you know what? I put in more money for living expenses than you do. And I'm the breadwinner of the family, so you should know who you are. I'm better than you, right?
Huh? Is there such a thing as higher or lower position in a married couple? We are a family.
Family? That's fine, but there's still a difference. I'm the head of the family. You're in a lower position than me. Anyway, just go and get me my files. Unlike you, I'm using them for an important afternoon meeting. This is not for fun.
No. I'm not working for fun either. I have a business meeting with a client. You're the one who forgot them, so do something about it yourself.
Are you kidding me? Who do you think you are, Melody?
That's my word. I do all the housework. So if you consider what I do, I'm working more than you in terms of labor. Think about it and don't be bossy.
What are you joking? LOL. Which one of us is the bossy one? Women do the housework, that's obvious. I mean, you won't get paid for housework. Don't quibble just because you make less than me.
It's going to be a big problem if you say like that nowadays, you know? Your brain is that level even though you work. If you're acting like that at work, you're gonna get in trouble.
Who are you talking to? I'm your husband. You want to get divorced by being bossy?
You're the one who'll be in trouble if I divorce you. You can't do anything about the house. You don't even know where things are.
You'd be in trouble too. You're able to make a living because of my earnings. What are you going to do when I'm gone? You'll cry.
Hey, aren't married couples supposed to support each other equally?
I'm putting in enough money to live on.
I'm putting in my own money too. I'm not depending on you.
I put in more than you do, so you're able to live.
Do you know how much more you put in?
I don't care how much. It's true that I put in more.
We're going around in circles and it's making me sick.
Oh, that's good. Then you can leave work early and go home. You should just leave early from the beginning and bring me my files.
You're worried about your own stuff instead of your wife who's not feeling well? What the hell? I didn't marry you to be your housekeeper. This kind of conversation makes me wonder why I married you.
Of course, it's because I was old enough to get married and you wanted to get married too.
You got married because I wanted to? And how about you?
Well, I was old enough to get married, and I thought maybe marriage would make things easier.
Is that about the housework? Am I a thing? It doesn't sound like I'm a wife. I'm a housekeeper.
I never said that. You're being paranoid. I mean, same to you. You think I'm your convenient wallet, huh?
I never thought of you that way.
Who knows? My colleagues say women are good at acting.
That's so disrespectful to women. You're talking against all the women in the world. There are plenty of women who make more money than men.
But you don't make more money than me.
Your attitude has changed like that lately, huh? Is it because of that coworker? You never said anything about my income before.
No, I was just being too nice to you. My colleague recently got divorced, and his ex-wife, who worked part-time, was spending her entire salary on herself and making ends meet on his salary. And then she gradually stopped doing housework. He advised me not to let that happen to me. I have a full-time job. I work as much as you do, and I do all the housework. For now, right? But you never know what will happen in the future. So we have to clarify who is in the higher position. Are you serious? I like my job. That's why I keep working. What happens when you say you don't know what's going to happen in the future? It's a life where you have no respect for me, where you don't do the housework, where you do whatever you want. Do you think all the wives in the world are like your coworker's ex-wife? I have a full-time job to begin with, and I have no intention of quitting. Why do I have to be compared with her? Don't be rude and assume that all women are like that. That's how women are. If you're going to be so old-fashioned, then show me you make more money than I do so that you can make a difference in position. You're an idiot. You're too old-fashioned to think that way. That's a complete double standard. Don't be so easy. What's so easy about it? I'm working so hard. All you do is work. You have no idea how hard it is. I'm working too. If you take your job seriously, you wouldn't forget things. How sloppy. You're half-assed and sloppy, you know that? Who's half-assed? My husband, Thomas, I'm afraid. He doesn't even make as much as a celebrity. He's not even close to me, and he acts like he's a king. I make more than you. Yes, $200, LOL. Is that the only way you can protect your identity? Don't talk nonsense. I'm seriously going to divorce you if you keep being bossy. You think I'll obey you if you say so? You don't have any guts. So do you. If you have time to chat like this, go home and pick up what you forgot. I'm busy. Why should I go back home? Because you left them at home. You bring them. Think about it. Your office is closer to home. I'm busy too. Going back home, go to your office, and then back to my own office? Too irrational. Are you going to give me money for a cab? There's no way I can be that wasteful. You're now being stingy. Then I can't. I have work too. You are stingy. You're more stingy with your love than I am with the money, aren't you? This was your chance to be a good wife. That's enough. If the meeting doesn't go well, it's your fault. You won't support your husband. Poor me. How can you say that? No, it's clearly your fault. We'll talk about this when I get back. Be prepared. If you do anything mean, I'll call my dad and brother. That's not fair. That's my word. You tried to use me for your own reasons. Why do you have to be mad at me? I don't give a shit about you anymore. Blah, blah. Do what you want. Good luck at the meeting. Thomas, what's for dinner tonight? Will you cook? Oh, and do the laundry too. Huh? What's wrong with you? Why should I, who earn more money than you, do the housework? It's your job. Sorry, I got promoted. What? That means you earn more? How much? Ding dong! $500 more than you do. But it'll be more if you include overtime. You're kidding. I can't believe you got promoted. How did you cheat? Idiot! I didn't cheat. You know it's my real ability. Unlike you, I've been working hard every day. Well, I make more money than you do, so you'll do all the housework from now on, right? What are you talking about? It's just $500. Oh, who was complaining the other day about the $200 difference in salary? A man do the housework? I'm busy at work too.
Don't make me say it again. I'm busy too. I work the same hours as you do. And yet, I make more money than you do. So, according to what you've been saying, you should be the one doing the housework, right?
That can't be. How can your salary go up that suddenly?
I've been working and studying for my qualification. While you were being lazy at home, I was studying hard.
You kept it a secret? I didn't even know.
I'm sure you didn't notice. You were just giving me orders, drinking alcohol, and watching TV. You didn't even look at me, did you? You didn't care what I did. You didn't care about the housekeeper who cooked your meals, cleaned your house, and did your laundry.
That's misunderstanding. I didn't say anything like that.
That's what you mean. So from now on, we're reversing positions.
Doing the housework is not my job. I can't cook. Are you going to eat burnt meat?
I'm not going to eat that. Why don't you take a cooking class?
I can't. I'm too busy at work. I don't have time for that.
You and we work the same hours. I was able to do it, so there's no way you can't.
I said I can't do it.
Then we're getting divorced.
What?
I've been thinking about it for a while. You mentioned it the other day too, right? I'm good with it too, so let's get divorced.
No, I didn't really mean it.
You were not really thinking about getting divorced, but the word divorce came up. See, I told you, you used the word divorce to get me to listen to you. How awful.
That was because you wouldn't listen to me, so I had no choice.
That means you wanted me to obey you, right? How is that even possible for a couple?
You could have just been nice and listened to me. Anyway, I'm not getting divorced.
Okay then, I'll have a lawyer. I still have your messages saying you will divorce me.
That's not fair.
You should really think about who is not fair. You just act like a big jerk and don't even do the housework, and all you do is make morally harassing comments. Aren't you the one who's not fair?
So you want me to help out a little with the housework?
I'm sorry, what? Did you say you'll help? Who do you think chores are for? It's for our lives, right? Help is wrong. We're supposed to share completely.
But housework is a woman's job.
How persistent. Are you going to pay me for doing the housework?
Why should I do that? Where in the world are there housewives like that?
Every housewife in the world does housework for her family, even if she doesn't get paid for it. Even though they work full-time or part-time or complete housewife. But the husband supports the wife.
That's why I'm working and earning money.
I told you I make more money than you.
I'm putting in a little more money for living expenses. You're so picky.
Don't you get it yet? We both work. You say you put more money into our living expenses, but after all, if we go out to eat, I pay for it. So it doesn't mean that you're paying more. We pay for each other's living expenses for the sake of our own lives, not for yourself.
So what?
So that means I get no support from you. This is just an exploitation of love, right? You push me to do everything. I wanted your feelings, not money. I wanted a support with your thoughts. I've totally lost feelings for you in the last few months, and I'm tired of doing all the housework.
Don't just give up.
I don't even want to talk to you anymore. You need to talk to a lawyer about the divorce. And please, talk about the division of property and so on. I'm going to stay at my sister's for the time being with my necessary things.
Wait a minute. Don't decide on your own. My opinion is...
That's enough. Me. It's always about you. I want to get divorced. That's all. If you want to talk about you, go and talk to a lawyer. Well, if he would listen to you.
Wait a minute, Melody. It's all because of my colleague. I was measuring your love. Sorry.
Now you're blaming others. Not your fault. Last time, it was my fault because I didn't deliver something you forgot, right? It's always someone else's fault. I don't want to spend my life with someone like that.
I'm sorry I blamed you. That's not what I meant. Hey, I was in such a hurry that I lost my mind. I beg you, please reconsider.
I'm sorry. I don't understand. You're just saying sorry to protect your poor self. Ew. I just want to get divorced and feel refreshed. Goodbye.
Wait, Melody, don't be so stubborn. If we get divorced, I'll be all alone. I won't be able to eat your food. Without you, I don't know where everything is. Oh, I'll help you. No, I'll do the housework. I got an idea. At least stay with me and teach me until I can live on my own, okay? Show me how, please. Hey, Melody, say something.
Thomas contacted me several times after that, but I did not reply to any of his messages, and after a month with a lawyer in between, the divorce was finalized. The divorce did not go smoothly, and he was as whiny as a child. At the end, our parents had to convince him. Now that we are divorced, I'm able to get more salary and I'm working positively to improve myself more. Has my standard of living gone down? No, not at all. On the contrary, it is much more relaxed. I realized this after the divorce, but he said he was paying more for living expenses than I was. But in reality, I think I was bearing more of the burden. Well, we were able to adjust it by dividing the property, so I have no complaints. Unlike me, who has become physically and mentally healthy, Thomas is unable to do housework. And I heard that he returned to his parents' home because he had a trouble with his work and his salary had dropped.
I'm saying it's over between us. I can't find a reason to stay with you anymore. And honestly, I want to aim higher.
What do you mean by aim higher? We promised we'd build a future together. We were even preparing for the wedding.
Yeah, at first. I thought I could do it with you, but I've reconsidered. You're from a single-parent household, right? And you don't have money. I just can't marry someone who grew up like that.
What? What are you saying? That doesn't matter at all. How I grew up has nothing to do with you. Breaking up over something like that is just awful.
Come on, get real. I deserve a better life. And I realized you can't give me that. Honestly, marrying a rich woman would make my life easier.
Are you seriously saying that? You're leaving me just for money? I can't believe you're that kind of person.
Can't believe it? Think realistically for a second. Your family doesn't have a father, and you're poor. When I think about being tied to that for the rest of my life, well, it's a bit much, don't you think? I need to think about my future too. I want a better life, and I need a partner who fits that.
So you've decided I'm not fit for you. What about all the love and time we've spent together? Are you saying that was a waste?
Love doesn't pay the bills, you know. Money and status are what matter to me. Oh, and by the way, I met a girl at work recently. Turns out, she's the CEO's daughter. I've got a shot at dating her. Don't you think this is my big chance to change my life for the better?
What? The CEO's daughter? So the reason you're dumping me is because of her?
Yeah, that's about it. If I'm with her, my career is set, and my future's going to be bright. So we're done. You should find someone else, even if he's not as good as me.
This is awful. Truly awful. I never imagined it would end like this.
Come on, don't get so emotional. I feel bad about breaking up too. But this is for my future. Sorry, but this is the end.
Fine. Now I see how selfish you really are. Don't ever show your face in front of me again.
It's me. Do you know who this is? I'm speaking with Nora, right? How have you been lately? Doing well? I tried messaging you on WhatsApp, but no response. Can't believe it's been 6 years since then. Our memories haven't faded at all, have they? Nora, are you busy with work or something? But you haven't even read the messages. It feels kinda lonely being ignored like this. No way you've forgotten about me, right? I don't remember doing anything that bad. I mean, I'm the one reaching out after all this time. Come on, answer me already, will you? Geez. For some reason, the old ID didn't work, so I even changed my phone number just to contact you. Hurry up and reply.
Cut it out already. You're seriously being so persistent. What do you want? I have no idea why you're contacting me so much. I'm living a new life now, so why are you bringing all this back up?
Oh, Nora. You finally replied. Man, I've been waiting for this.
Wait, are you misunderstanding something?
Come on, we were engaged, so it's fine to show some affection, right? Besides, I still think of you as my fiancé, so it's only natural to be in touch.
Seriously, how many times do I need to remind you that I used to be your ex-fiancé? We have nothing to do with each other anymore, and no matter how many times you contact me, it's pointless. Yeah, we might have been engaged in the past, but that's history. I'll say it again. X means X and nothing more. Face reality.
But hey, even if X is in front, the fact that we were engaged doesn't change. So we're still connected in some way, right? Plus, we had promises from the past, so we can try again, don't you think?
Shut up. Your twisted logic isn't going to work. I'm living a new life now. I've completely moved on from you and left you in the past. If you keep trying to invade my life, I'm just going to block you. I'd appreciate it if you just back off.
Wait, hold on. Blocking me and rejecting my calls out of nowhere? That's not fair. Wait. Have you been blocking me for the past 6 years? Is that why I couldn't reach you? What were you thinking, doing something like that? Blocking or rejecting calls from your fiancé? Who does that? Normally, fiancés talk things out, don't they? Come on, Nora, give me a break. I know you're still relying on me. If you don't stop this, I'm going to get mad.
What?
How much more trouble are you going to make me go through?
Wait, did you seriously change your phone number again? I never thought you'd go that far, but your persistence is unbelievable. How long are you going to cling to me?
I have no choice. You keep blocking and rejecting my calls, so I have to go through all this trouble just to reach you. I didn't mean to be this persistent, but it's your fault for not responding.
This isn't about being responsive. What I'm saying is, this is completely harassment. You need to realize that. How can you not understand this is harassment?
No, I get it. It's been 6 years, so you probably don't want me to see the older version of you, right? That's why you're scared to meet me, isn't it? I get it, I really do.
What? What are you talking about? That has nothing to do with this.
Come on, we're both in our late 30s now. It's only natural to have aged a bit. But even though we've gotten older, we still have that old promise, don't we? Don't you think now is the time to fulfill it?
No, that's not the issue. I'm telling you, our relationship is over.
That's not the point. What matters most to me is that you've become a $3 million woman. That's what brings me the most joy.
Don't just go around giving me weird names. And I'm not defined by that money.
Actually, I've already got the marriage papers ready. All that's left is for you to sign, and we can submit them right away. Then we'll officially be husband and wife.
How many times do I have to say it? I'm already married. And I have been for a year.
Just get a divorce. I know your current marriage is loveless, so let's start over. That's the best choice for you.
What?
Instead of staying in a loveless marriage, you should come back to me with that $3 million. If you want, I could even be the one to join your family.
You never listen to anyone and always twist things to suit yourself.
Huh?
You know my grandfather's company name, right?
Yeah, I know it. But I don't need to work, so what's the point of looking it up?
Check the company website and look at the new CEO introduction right at the top. Right now.
What now?
Just do it. Now check the CEO's name.
Fine. All right, I checked. Huh? The CEO's name is Jacob Miller.
My last name is now Miller.
What? Wait, so the new CEO is your relative or something?
He's my husband.
What?
And one more thing. About that story you mentioned earlier about me being an executive. That's my husband, not me.
What?
I work at a completely different company, not related to my grandfather's or my husband's.
Wait a second. So you really did get married?
I've told you that multiple times.
But still, that doesn't change the fact that it's a loveless marriage, right?
We had a perfectly normal love marriage, thank you very much.
What?
And there's one more thing I want to make clear. What you're after is the money I supposedly inherited, right? That's what you're aiming for, isn't it? But you know, the amount I actually inherited isn't some grand total like $3 million.
What? What do you mean?
I have no idea where this $3 million figure even came from. Rumors really get blown out of proportion and stray far from the truth, don't they? There's a big difference from the actual amount, so maybe you should have confirmed things before jumping to conclusions.
Wait, so it wasn't $3 million?
What you heard was just a rumor, right? You didn't even verify it yourself, and you rushed ahead believing it. You're way too naive. You really should learn to check things out for yourself.
No way.
Most rumors don't reflect the truth, so you should have acted more carefully. This whole situation should have taught you that, don't you think?
That's impossible. How could that be?
Yeah, it's truly a troubling situation. To be dragged into all this because of baseless information? It's nothing but a nuisance. The amount I inherited is completely different, and honestly, it has nothing to do with you in the first place.
No way. This is too cruel.
What's so cruel? The real issue is that you moved forward without even checking the facts. Don't drag me into this. It's me who's being inconvenienced here.
I told you I quit my job, right? I never expected things to turn out like this.
That's what I've been telling you. You need to think and act carefully before making any rash decisions. So, what's your plan now? How are you going to live?
What am I supposed to do? It's impossible.
You'll have to job hunt. That's your only option. What other options do you think you have? Face reality.
Job hunting? I can't do that. How did it end up like this?
It's too late to be shocked now. You need to take responsibility for the choices you've made. That's what being an adult is.
This wasn't how it was supposed to be.
So, have you finally understood? I've been living my new life for a long time, and I have no interest in you anymore. No more talk about $3 million or $5 million. There's no room for you in my life anymore. From now on, you need to think about your own life and figure out how to live it. Don't make me say it again.
No way. You've got to be kidding me. Nora, won't you help me?
I don't see any reason to help you.
But we were engaged. I'm in trouble, so it's only natural for you to help me, right? Nora!
After that, all contact from Luca completely stopped. Well, of course, once he realized that all his plans had fallen apart and that the money he was after didn't exist, I knew he would lose interest in me. Rumor has it that his life took a downward spiral. After quitting that company, he struggled to find another job. And because he angered the CEO, bad rumors about him spread throughout the industry. Every time a company rejected his job applications, he reportedly lashed out, saying, "Why am I the only one going through this?" Did he really think of himself as a victim? In the end, he couldn't find a decent job, and now he's working day to day on temp jobs just to get by. I've also heard that he's buried in debt. It's all his own doing. As for me, I'm living peaceful, fulfilling days with my husband and children. Money and status have nothing to do with my true happiness.